New at noon, did you know Memorial Day began the 100 deadliest days for teen drivers? And joining us right now is Staff Sergeant Bryan McGee with the Mississippi Highway Patrol. And of course, those numbers, well, the 100 deadliest days, that's right, according to the National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration. Yes, and when you look at the stats, very staggering. Where does Mississippi stand when it comes to teenage drivers?
When it comes to teenage driving, Mississippi usually always ranks in that top 5 nationally. Some years we've been as high up as #1 and some years as far down as 5, but that's staggering when you think about those kind of things.
And what are you happy about that the legislature did this year
well,
that's going to help with that?
The driver's education thing that was passed is now going to be able to, you know, all our young people now are going to have to go through that driver's education course, and that will help us and help them more than anything to learn the rules of the road. And that's the big thing, is just learning what you're supposed to learn before you get out there on the roadway.
And what are some of the mistakes teenagers make?
Well, it's just a lot of times, you know, kids may not know when they get out there to drive that, you know, they got to yield to oncoming traffic. You know, what do you do when a yellow light comes up in a traffic light? We see that on a daily basis. Folks trying to speed through that yellow light instead of get ready to slow down and you know, to stop. And those are some of the small things, and then just not knowing how to merge or not use their blinkers, or, you know, being on those cell phones, not buckling up. Just the things that we talk about on a regular basis, you know, some of the things that we want to make sure that has an emphasis on those driver's education courses.
Well, so this is actually going to be something great for parents and hopefully
yes,
for
definitely.
You guys.
It will be.
And it will get Mississippi out of the top 5.
That's right. That's
hopefully.
one of those things where we don't want to be anywhere near top 5.
So now you're doing something special
Yes,
this summer. Tell us about the MHP Summer Reading Program.
Well, for us here in Troop F, we're trying to always just try to get out in our communities. You know, during the school year, you know, we're in schools, we're in civic organizations, and we don't want to forget those little folks, you know, little kids and stuff like that. So what we're doing here in Troop F is MHP Troop Summer of Reading and Safety. And so what we do is we go into daycares and we talk to them about, or we read to them a story. You know, we have that one time a year that we do the week of reading, you know, across America, but here, you know, we thought, hey, let's take that and let's do that all through the summer for kids in daycares and stuff like that, just to be able to get back into the communities and see kids and let them know, hey, we're approachable and we're on your side and we're here to help.
All right. So now, Bryan, I know you have a book.
Yep.
So if you want to read to me while we go to break, that'll be greatly
Well, here's the thing. I'm just going to tell you about it. This is one of the books that we use, which is Dr. Zeus books. Dr. Zeus books are great because they're on those kids' levels. And here, you know, a lot of the kids, like today that I went to a daycare prior to coming here, you know, they know their ABCs, so they can go along with me as we do this, and so that's good. And then not only that, we a lot of times
you have the coloring book.
We'll have a coloring book that we give, and inside this coloring book, there's all kind of information as far as you know, not talking to strangers.
Right.
Only type of medicines you're supposed to take is you know, prescription type medications from your doctor. What to do at crosswalks and when you stop with school buses and those kind of things. It's very, 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 very good to give those to kids, because then they get to color, plus they're learning at the same time.
All right, then. Thanks, Bryan. Well, still to come on